Hello and welcome to the Heroic Mode Shannox 10-man tanking guide. My name is Outback Jack, and I will be showing you the fight from the point of view of a protection warrior tanking Riplin. If you are watching this video, I will assume that you are familiar with the core mechanics of the normal mode version of this fight, so we will focus on the abilities and nuances of the tanking roles for Shannox and Riplin, along with a few details of the heroic version of this fight. Riplin and Shannox still apply their stacking physical bleed debuff called Jagged Tear. Riplin and Rageface now also have an ability called Feeding Frenzy. Feeding Frenzy increases all physical damage done by 5% for every stack. A stack is applied every time they successfully melee someone. I'll let you figure out why that's bad.
3, 2, 1.
She's dead.
Yeah.
He hasn't dropped stack short.
Yeah, he's gonna kill people. That's all there is to it.
In heroic mode, Rageface has more health than Shannox does, and Riplin will resurrect after he is killed, so your raid will not be killing either dog in this encounter. Instead, the raid will be using the Crystal Prison traps to trap Rageface and remove the Feeding Frenzy buff. You will need to kite Riplin to remove both the Jagged Tear stacks from the Riplin tank and the Shannox tank, as well as the Feeding Frenzy buff from Riplin. There are a few tricks for this. As a warrior, you've got a few abilities to get some distance from Riplin. The first, and most obvious, is using Heroic Leap to create distance between yourself and Riplin. You can leap directly towards Shannox to make Riplin run the greatest distance from the spear. To increase distance, charge or intercept at Shannox for a few more yards. Another option, of course, is to intervene a nearby player, then charge or intercept Shannox or Rageface. The other key is slowing Riplin as he tries to run from you, to the spear, to Shannox. As a warrior, you have Piercing Howl and Hamstring. As a druid, you have Infected Wounds. As a Death Knight, you have Chains of Ice, and as a paladin you have Avenger's Shield. Outside sources such as Mind Flay from a Shadow Priest, Ice Trap from a Hunter, or Wild Mushrooms from a Druid can also be used to supplement your own slow or replace it if you don't have a reliable slow debuff. As the Shannox tank, you'll be moving Shannox back and forth across your designated field to help keep Rageface under control. Your raid will be trapping Rageface in the Crystal Prison traps to reset the Feeding Frenzy buff. The reason for moving Shannox is to move the raid away from Rageface so that he doesn't immediately refresh his buff after breaking the trap. The other reason you'll be moving is to kite Riplin. If your Riplin tank fails at slowing the dog, you can help by kiting Shannox and Riplin along to prevent Riplin from returning the spear to Shannox. Done properly, you can reduce a significant amount of tank damage, but be very careful of immolation traps on the ground. Although most of the Crystal Prison traps will be primarily used by the raid for Rageface, you'll want to take advantage of any traps that are thrown at you by Shannox. Crystal Prison traps thrown near you can be used to significantly reduce damage taken by both the Shannox tank and the Riplin tank. That pretty much sums up your role in this encounter. Once you've mastered kiting Riplin around, this fight becomes very entertaining for a tank. You can find our World of Logs link in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please visit the tankspot.com strategy forums for discussion on this encounter and others. Enjoy your kill!